The play begins in ancient Athens, though the time and place are not especially significant because this is a fairy story and is effectively set once upon a time in a far-away place. In 4 days' time, Theseus, the Duke of Athens, will marry Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons, whom he conquered in battle.
As he and the bride-to-be look forward to this event, the Duke is approached by Aegeus, who asks the Duke to judge his daughter Hermia. Aegeus wants Hermia to marry Demetrius, but she is in love with Lysander. Demetrius, in turn, is loved by Helena. Lysander and Hermia decide to run away together.
But time is passing so slow.
4 days will pass quickly, then we will be married.
Philostrate! Make sure all the young people of Athens are excited for our wedding celebration. We want everyone to be happy.
I have come to complain about my daughter, Hermia. Step forward, Demetrius. This man here has my permission to marry Hermia. Step forward, Lysander. But this man here has cast a spell over my child. Lysander, you tricked her into falling in love with you by singing at her window and giving her cheap gifts. She believes anything. The law says that I can do whatever I want if she disobeys me. I will have her executed if Hermia does not marry Demetrius.
What do you have to say to this, Hermia? I think you should obey your father. Demetrius is a fine man.
So is Lysander!
Yes, he is, but he does not have your father's approval.
Please, Your Grace, what will happen to me if I refuse to marry Demetrius?
It's either you'll be executed or you'll be forced to become a nun. Think about it, Hermia. Will you be happy to live a life of a nun? Would you be happy to live in a convent?
I would rather be a nun than marry someone I do not love.
Anyway, you have until our wedding day to decide. Either you want to die for disobeying your father or marry Demetrius.
Change your mind, Hermia. She's mine, Lysander, not yours.
Her father loves you, Demetrius. Why not marry him? And let me have Hermia. How rude! Yes, I like Demetrius. That's why.
My lord, I am as rich and as noble as Demetrius. I love Helena. I love Hermia more than he does. And she loves me. Why can't I marry her? Demetrius has another admirer. He made Nereus' daughter Helena fall in love with thee, my lord.
I heard about that. Anyway, Demetrius, Aegeus, come with me. I want to discuss with you about my wedding plan. And you, Hermia, think about obeying your father. I cannot change the law.
Don't be sad, my love.
I feel like crying.
Things never run smoothly in stories about love. The lovers are either from different backgrounds,
Too rich or too poor?
or different ages,
Too old or too young?
or it is decided by other people,
No choice at all.
or death cuts it short and it's over before it began, lasting as long as a lightning flash. That is how long a brief, bright thing like love lasts.
If that is the way the love is, then we will just have to learn to live with it.
Listen, Hermia. I have a rich aunt who lives about 20 miles from Athens. We can get married where she lives. The laws of Athens do not apply there. Sneak out tomorrow night and meet me in the forest. I will be waiting for you there.
I promise, Lysander, I will meet you in the forest tomorrow night.
Here comes Helena.
Where are you going, pretty Helena? Do not call me pretty. Demetrius thinks you are pretty. I wish I was as pretty as you. Teach me how to be like you so that Demetrius will love me. I frown at him, but he loves me. I wish I smiled the way you frown. I say terrible things to him, but he still loves me. I wish I said nice things the way you say terrible things. But the more I hate him, the more he loves me. The more I love him, the more he hates me. It is not your fault, Helena. It is your beauty's fault. I wish I had that fault. Don't worry. He will never see me again. Lysander and I are running away.
We are going to sneak away from Athens tomorrow night.
We are going to meet in the forest. We will never return to Athens. Goodbye, my friend. I hope you get Demetrius. Keep your promise, Lysander. We should stay away from each other until tomorrow night.
Goodbye, Helena. I hope Demetrius falls in love with you.
Goodbye. Love is so blind. It has no judgment or taste. Love is so unfair. Demetrius said he would love me forever, but then he saw Hermia. Oh, I'm going to tell Demetrius about Hermia's plans to run away. He will be so thankful that I told him. He will come back to me.
In another part of Athens, a group of Athenian workers, quints, flute, snout, bottom, snug, and starveling, plan to stage a play for the Duke's wedding feast. They decide to prepare a play telling the tragic story of the ill-fated lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe.
They are too stupid to realize how absurdly unsuited this story is to a happy occasion like a wedding. They decide which parts they are to play, and they agree to meet in the wood where they can rehearse in private.
Are all the actors here?
Yes.
Alright, here's the list of actors who are going to perform for the Duke's wedding.
First, tell us what the play is about, then read the name.
The play is about a very tragic comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe.
This is a great play. Very funny. So, tell us the name of the actors.
Nick Bottom,
Here.
you'll be Pyramus,
Who is Pyramus?
a lover who kills himself for love.
Then I have audience in tears.
Good. Francis Flute,
Here?
you'll be Thisbe,
Who is Thisbe?
Pyramus's girlfriend.
Don't make the woman trying to grow a beard!
I can wear a mask and speak in high-pitched voice.
Wait, I can wear a mask. Let me be Thisbe. I can speaking high voice too. Pyramus, my love.
No, can only be Pyramus and Flute. You'll be Tisbe.
Fine then. Continue.
Robin Starveling,
Here I am.
you'll be Tisbe's mother. Chom Snout,
Here.
you'll be Pyramus's father. I'll be Tisbe's mother. Snug, you'll be the lion, and the lion only roars.
Wait! Let me be the lion too! I can roar so loud! Ow!
You see? If you roar too loudly, you'll frighten the ladies and the hangers.
Fine! Then I'll control my voice and roar as gently as a baby dog!
No, cannot have any other part. Can only be Pyramus. All right. Here are your lines. Remember it by tomorrow's night. We will rehearse away in the forest from the people of Athens. We will meet by the Duke's oak tree.
But I...
Say no more. Now dismiss.
We now encounter the world of the fairy kingdom. Fairies live in the woods in which these actors are to rehearse the play and in which Lysander and Hermia are to meet. Oberon and Titania, the fairy king and queen, are quarreling. Titania will not allow Oberon to have the Indian orphan boy she has raised. Oberon wants the boy to be his page.
He resolves to punish Titania and force her to give in. Oberon will cast a spell on her as she sleeps, so that she falls in love with the first creature she sees upon awakening. He will do this with the help of Puck. Puck is not a fairy, but a hobgoblin. Nowadays, when we use the word puckish, it means having a mischievous sense of humor. At the same time, Demetrius goes to the woods to search for Hermia, and Helena follows him.
What are you doing here, Spirit?
Hey, Park, I serve the fairy queen. She will be here soon.
Step aside, Fairy. Oberon is coming.
My queen is here too. I wish Oberon was gone.
I didn't expect to see you here, Titania.
Why? It's jealous Oberon. Fairies, let's leave.
Wait. Untie your key.
Then I must be your queen. But I know that you have been spending time with your human girlfriend, Hippolyta. But why are you here now? Ah, I know. You're here because of your love. Hippolyta is getting married to Theseus, and you're here to give them your blessing.
How dare you talk about Hippolyta? I know about your relationship with Theseus.
Jealous lies! We have been arguing so much that the winds are angry with us. They have sucked up water from the sea and flooded the land. The villages are covered in mud and the animals are dying. The crops are rotting in the fields and the air is filled with disease. We are responsible for this.
Do something about it then. All I want is the Indian orphan boy to be my page.
Not a chance. His mother was a friend of mine and she died giving birth to this boy. And I have been raising him. I will not give him to you. Fairies, let's go.
Ha! Come here. Do you remember the time when I sat on a cliff and listened to a mermaid singing?
I remember.
Well, that night I saw Cupid shot an arrow at the lovely queen, but the moonbeams made the arrow miss its target. The arrow shot a little white flower and turned it purple. Bring that flower to me. When its juice is squeezed onto the eyelids of a sleeping person, that person will fall in love with the first thing they see when they wake up.
I will be quick as a flash.
I will squeeze the juice onto Titania's eyelids, and she will fall in love with the first thing she sees when she wakes up. I will break the spell with the juice from another flower, but only after she gives me the boy. Wait, who is coming? I'll make myself invisible so I can listen to what they are saying.
I don't love you. Stop following me. Go away.
You attract me to you like a magnet. Stop attracting me and I will stop following you.
I am doing nothing to attract you. I do not and cannot love you.
That makes me love you even more. Just let me follow you around like a puppy. Woof, woof, that's all I want.
You make me sick.
Oh, and you make me lovesick.
Why are you here alone in the dark? Aren't you scared?
Ooh, no, not with you around. It is not dark when I'm with you. And you are the world to me, so I'm not alone.
I'll run away and leave you with the wild animals.
The wild animals will treat me better than you do. Run away if you want to.
Leave me alone. If you follow me, I'll have to hurt you.
You've already hurt me. The way you treated me hurts all women.
Ah!
You shouldn't have to chase them. I will still follow you even if you kill me.
He will be chasing you soon enough. Do you have the flower?
Here it is.
I know why Titania likes to sleep. I will squeeze the juice from this flower onto her eyelids and fill her mind with strange thoughts. But there is a rude young man in the forest. He is rejecting the love of a sweet girl. Find him and put this on his eyelids also. Make sure the girl is the first thing he sees when he wakes up. The man is wearing a tan clothes. We will meet when the sun starts to rise.
In another part of the forest, the fairies sing and Titania sleeps. Oberon appears and puts some of the magic juice in Titania's eyes. Lysander and Hermia appear in another part of the forest.
Puck, in the meantime, puts the juice of the flower in Lysander's eyes, mistaking him for Demetrius. Lysander awakens and falls in love with Helena.
Dance in a circle and sing your fairy song, and off you do your work in the forest. Now sing me to sleep. Things and the folks and the things that we stay away from our fairy queen. Nightingale so glorious, sing a lullaby, lullaby, lullaby. Let our queen come to no harm from any spell or magic charm.
When you wake, the first thing you see
most lovely. You will fall in love and give a sigh. Wake up when something awful comes by.
You look like you're about to faint. We can rest here until morning.
Find yourself a place to sleep. I'll lie down here.
Can't we sleep together?
No, Lysander, sleep further away.
But we are so in love. Let me sleep next to you.
Please, Lysander, sleep further away. We should keep our distance until we get married. Good night, my dear. Love me forever.
I will, I promise. Sleep well, my dear.
I have such everywhere. Over here, over there. I still cannot find the one to use the flower juice on. Wait a minute. Who is this man? He looks like an Athenian. This must be the rude lad. And that is the girl, looking sad. I will squeeze the juice from this magic flower to release its magic power. When you wake, you'll have love's pain, and you will never want to sleep again. Wake up after I'm gone. Now I'll return to Abra. Demetrius! Demetrius! Wait, Demetrius! I'm out of breath from chasing Demetrius. Oh, it is so dark in the forest. Who is this? Lysander? Is he sleeping or is he dead? Lysander, wake up! Lysander!
What? Oh! I was with you! I wasted so much time with Hermia. I didn't realize it before, but now I know the truth.
Why are you teasing me like this? It's bad enough that Demetrius hates me. You don't have to make fun of me too. I really thought you were nicer than that. Goodbye.
Stay asleep, Hermia, and stay away from me. From now on, I only love Helena.
Lysander, help me! Get the snake off me! Oh my goodness! What a nightmare! I thought a snake was going to bite me, Lysander, while you... Lysander? Say something! Lysander? Where are you? Lysander! Lysander!
The actors rehearse their play in one part of the forest. Titania remains asleep, but the actors do not notice her. Puck sees the absurd attempts at acting and decides to have some fun at their expense.
So he transforms Nick into a head of a donkey. Titania, who has been sleeping nearby, wakes, sees Bottom, and falls madly in love with him.
Is everyone here?
Yes.
This grassy field can be our stage, and this bushes can be our dressing room.
Peter Quince,
Yes, Bottom?
there are three things the audience won't enjoy in this play. The ladies won't like it when Pyramus kills himself.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
I think we should leave the battle.
Wait. No. I know how to get around it. Just write an introduction that tells the audience the Pyramus doesn't really die. Oh, tell them the Pyramus isn't even real, but it's being played by me, Walter.
All right, we have an introduction.
And it's right.
Won't the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I think it's a good point.
A lion is so scary. Yes, we need to figure this out.
Yeah, another introduction to say that it's not real lion.
Yeah, if the snake can speak to the audience, tell them not to be afraid